crypto market. And I'm live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. And of course, I'm going to go live here in my community on Telegram as well. So this is pretty much it. I just need to fix the cameras a little bit. Okay, now I'm not taking any space in TikTok. If you guys can hear me, just let me know. Okay, if someone could confirm that you can hear me, that would be really nice. And we are live on YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. Okay. Everyone confirmed that they can hear me. That is nice. So let's get started. So the market dipped, and I assume everyone is freaking out. That's why I'm live. So I could respond to any questions that you guys might have. Wow, we have more people on YouTube than we have on TikTok. Nice. I think people on TikTok are sleeping right now. Okay, first, Rakib, you can go ahead and talk, and then Ahmad Hijaz, I'll let you speak. Unmute yourself, and then you can talk. Is Dodge going up towards 26.5 cents? Yes, Dodge hasn't turned into a bearish case scenario. That is still on the table. Okay, Rakib couldn't talk, so Ahmad, you can talk.
I was just confirming that I can hear you.
Okay.
Just wanted to say that I can hear you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for confirming.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
Okay, so that was confirmed. Let's look at the questions. Let's see if we have questions. Jim Cramer posted a picture with Solana theme. Should I sell my Solana? Okay. That guy is working as a bad indicator in the market. That is just sad. Are you in Canada? Yes, I am in Toronto. Right now, it's pretty dark outside. It's 8 p.m. What's your look on Ondo? Can you be a bit more specific? Okay. What do you expect from November? I expect November to be a good month. I expect November to be bullish. Bullish in a sense the market should go up. I think that I was expecting the October ending to be nice as well. I was not expecting the October ending to be bad. It's just that I think we have too much Donald Trump going on. So, and he's not affecting the rest of the markets. If you look at the markets of gold, if you look at stock market, if you look at any other markets, everything is good. It's not that the economy of the world is struggling or the economy of US is struggling. It's nothing like that. The only thing that has happened is that it's crypto that is sucking right now. And the reason for it is that people in crypto, they're way more emotional. I think that's the only reason. And of course, crypto is always volatile. So, I mean, you can expect that. Okay. Thank you for doing this live. Can you please kindly look at ELX? Someone keeps on commenting about that on YouTube as well. How bullish you are, this project is approximately funded or owned by BlackRock. If it is BlackRock, it's bad news. I don't know how much you guys know about BlackRock, but if there is a TV show called The Office, it's pretty old, 2008, 2009, I think. Even in that show, they were talking about BlackRock and they were using bad words about it. So apparently they don't have good reputation from previous 20 years. But I will cover that coin in detail, Gregory. It is on my list because I saw a lot of comments about it on YouTube when I see that people are asking about something. So I do end up covering it. Ahmad Hijaz, yes, you can talk.
I was gonna say what is the best coin? One coin that you can name right now that I can buy. Sui, Dodge, you know.
Right now?
Just name one coin.
Okay. Name one coin that you can buy. Someone did consultation with me. I sent her 10 coins. I'll go and I'll look at the list and I'll give you one name. Just a second, okay? Where did it go? There it is.
Okay.
So, one coin that wouldn't bite us back and would survive. I would go after Render.
Render?
Yeah, I would go after Render or Cake, two coins that I can rely on, that wouldn't bite me in the ass. That would be these two coins. The reason for it is that they are the coins that will be there um, even after we die. They are the surviving projects of this space, because when we talk about Cake knows how to evolve, how to adapt to changing environment, with Esther and MYX and Hype and every uncle and auntie coming into this overall game. Cake still has active users. I did the analysis of it with my students. So I do this mentorship, right? So we were comparing the overall users, real data, not what they say. I saw that Cake has 1.1 million users every month, and Uniswap has 2.5 million users every month. Still, Cake beats the shit out of Uniswap, and Uniswap increased the fee last year as well, but still it didn't help them as a business. So Cake's model is really nice. So if you want to go after something and you put me right on spot, I would give you Cake or Render. You can pick any of them. The reason for it is that Cake is a deflationary coin, so they fully first inflated and fucked the hell out of it, and now they have started deflation, so that helps my narrative. So the economy makes sense, the tokenomics makes sense, and the way they operate, I love that part. Render is fully inflated as well. There is no more inflation left in it, and it's something that big boys are relying on it as well. So when Apple thinks of using something, they go to Render. Some other people, they think of using something, they go to Render. So I'll give you that. It's not that it's going to give you money, at least it is not going to be a coin that you would buy and you would never recover your money, or you would not get profit. You will make profit, it will stay healthy. It wouldn't be something that will turn into dust in your wallet. So it wouldn't make me go wrong. So
Gotcha. I'm gonna hit the buy button right now. Thank you.
no problem. And there is a pyramid DC on Render. You are sitting in VIP. Use that pyramid, okay?
Okay, sure. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, someone else wants to talk. LR, and then I'll take comments from YouTube and TikTok. They're typing a lot.
Hey, Shah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Great to talk to you. Thank you for all you do for this community. You're like the greatest mentor, I feel like, in this space. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for kind words.
I wanted to ask just a quick admin question. I know you posted on, I think, Twitter a couple of weeks ago that you were going to do a mentor program.
Yes.
And you were asking, is it the one that's on your site now, or are you doing a different one separate
No,
from that?
that's a cheaper one. I'm going to use my staff. He will be leading it. I'll be in the behind the scenes. It's technical analysis. My mentorship, my classes, they are $6,000, and my one-on-one is $15,000. So it's really expensive. So what I'm doing is that as I see that some people, they're just looking for technical analysis. They don't want to learn fundamentals. I charge a lot because of teaching fundamentals, because I'm pretty much the only one in crypto space who teaches fundamentals. So I'm basically milking that cow. But when we talk about technical analysis, my analysts, they are super awesome, because they are guys from Forex markets. They have been doing technical analysis for a very long time. Some of them, they have way more experience in technical analysis than me. And technical analysis is all about spending time behind the screen. It's all about the screen time. So if you have spent more hours on TradingView than me, you will be better than me. It's all about practice. So I'm using my analyst, and that will be cheaper. That would be like $50 to $100 a month. And it will be classes every week, twice a week, covering 2 time zones. So one will be in the morning, one will be in the evening. That will cover Australia, Europe, US, Asia, Africa, all continents.
And do you think that if I signed up for that, or even if I signed up for your $6,000 one, I'm in the US. Could someone walk me through the process that you talk about where you get like a VPN so you could get on Binance and
Yeah, of course. It's
Okay.
it's a zero-end process. Like I'm starting this class on Saturday. So my students are from different location. One is from Nigeria. The other one is in Pakistan, I think. Let me think. No, he's in UK. Sorry, he's in UK. So when I start, I always try to cover the basics. And before even signing up, I have a 30 minutes call. Generally, it gets stretched to an hour, where I walk you through overall process, what I cover in the mentorship, and whether it's a good fit for you or not. Like today, I had a call with someone. They didn't meet the requirement. They lacked the requirement of funding. They wanted to pay for my mentorship, but I saw that they don't have a capacity of $30,000 into crypto. So I had to reject them.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That was my next question. So that's perfect.
Yeah, because if you don't have $30,000 and you're paying $6,000 for mentorship, I find it stupid, because it makes no sense to pay me money if you don't have money, because it's a money market where money makes money, right? If you don't have money, I as a Shah doesn't have a magical solution to help you with something that requires money in the first place, right? But if you have funding, then it makes sense. And when I'm taking someone on 15,000, I want to see 100,000 on them. So if they don't have 100K, I don't take it. And generally, who sign up for my 15, there are people who are already really rich. Either their net worth is $1 million, or they have $1 million or more. I had one student, he was a billionaire, but that was only one. Okay.
Thank you, Shah.
No problem. Pleasure speaking with you. Okay. Now let's look at comments from YouTube and TikTok. And then I'll look at other comments in other places. Just a second. Okay. So where is YouTube? Oh, there it is. YouTube, live chat, super chat. Okay. Why the crash when the results are looking good? Yeah, it's there is no reason for crash. It's just emotional reaction of the market, nothing else. There is no reason for crash. If it had been something bad, it should have affected the stock market and the rest of the markets. But you can clearly see that it's not throughout the board. It's just that crypto is highly volatile and it has a lot of emotional beings in it. And considering how the biggest asset in crypto is a religion, it runs on faith, Bitcoin, it's all about the feelings. If you're not feeling good today, Bitcoin will go down to 15,000. If you're feeling really bullish, it will go up, because there's nothing behind it. It's like US dollar. It runs on faith. Faith in Satoshi, faith in the overall community that everyone will keep on holding. They're not going to dump their Bitcoin on the exchange. It's the same faith that banks use when they're opening checking account for you. You're not opening a saving account, and let's say that some banks, they don't have a saving account. The banks operate under the assumption that all people will not come together at once, and they all will not withdraw all of their money at once. And that's why they operate. If everyone comes and takes out all their money at once, the bank will go bankrupt. So anyway, that's the sad part of it. What do you think of Fetch? I think Fetch is a coin. I haven't checked how they're doing fundamentally these days. But one thing about Fetch is that it has fully inflated almost the amount of damage that Fetch had to incur. It has already happened. So the damage is done. Now the only thing that it is left for Fetch is to build up from there. So the good news is that if you think that Fetch is a great project, it's a futuristic project that is supposed to be there because they're doing something that is good, then I think the good news is that at least from the tokenomics perspective, the shit is done. The bottom is in on Fetch. You're basically talking about a maximum crash of Fetch of around 50%. That's pretty much it. But you're not going to see a case scenario where Fetch will only keep on going down It's not a Trump coin or Melania coin that is bottomless, because they all have massive amount of inflation. If we talk about Trump coin, $70, $80 to $5, $6 now, and I wouldn't be shocked to see it in 2 years. It will be sitting at 20 cents, 30 cents, or lower than that. Why? Because it's bottomless. The inflation on that coin is as good as it can be. What are your thoughts on DYDX? DYDX is a great project. I studied that last year, again, because of my students. One of the beauties of teaching people is that I get to see projects over and over again. DYDX is a sensible project. It's pretty much under the radar. No one cares about it. No one looks at it. But they are functional. Their economy is good. The only thing that is missing is the social sentiments. They are not good when it comes to social presence and marketing. Once I think they start getting a bit of traction, DYDX will catch up. But as a project, it's a good project. Okay, let's go to TikTok. More likes can attract viewers. Keep it up. So what do you want me to do? Beg people? TikTok with its stupid suggestions. Look Ananda. Where do you think will be the price of Ethereum in December? That's a stupid question. If you are asking for all-time high in this year, I think we should see $5,000. That's more reasonable. Congratulations. Thank you. But you are congratulating me for what? What do you think will be the price of ETH in December? Oh, that's a repeated question. Might as well hit the roulette wheel. I remember you were bearish on TIA at $5. What's your stance now? Yeah, I was bearish on $5 and I was bearish about it on $15 as well. TIA was designed to go down. It's this is pretty much what I'm saying about SU. From last year, I keep on saying that SU is going to go down. It's going to turn into one of the horrible mistakes of investments if someone holds it for a longer period of time. But people keep on talking about the fact that Grayscale has invested in it. Is the same argument people use for BlackRock. But some projects that are designed to die, and TIA designed to die in terms of chart, not as a project. So TIA is like that, just like SU is like that. So I think TIA is very close to its bottom now. It's very bottom. So I think now if you are going after TIA, it wouldn't be a disastrous decision. Now going after TIA is okay. So if you are in love with TIA, it's fine. You can do a short-term marriage with it. Thank you, Neil Ang. I don't know what heart means, but I assume you spent money. So wormhole, please. What about wormhole? Please check across protocol. Check across protocol. That's the name of a project, across. What's your take on ALCX and Belfa? These are some really, really strange names. Okay, I'll look at it and then I'll look at comments here. Just a second. And I'll look at comments in Telegram. I hope they are able to still hear me, because I'm using two mobile phones there. One is in my hand, one is for YouTube, then TikTok, and then we are here. Okay, what was the name of it? Strange name for a coin. Where did it go? ALCX. The name is really discouraging. Alchemix. Huh. Okay. And it's a bloody old project too. 2021, 99.78% down. Okay, not too bad, I would say. It is what it is. There is a max supply unlimited on it. Okay, so they can create more tokens as much as they want. That's not a good thing. Yeah, that's otherwise I would have said tokenomics look fine, but these people, they look greedy. So it is on Binance, Coinbase, Crypto.com. At least the exchanges are nice. It is on. The market cap is really small, so it's 17 million. And what the hell do they do? Just a second. I'm seeing this thing for the first time, even though I'm in market from a very long time. I keep on studying coins, but I keep on forgetting. It's too many coins out there. Wow, this thing is taking forever to load. Let me just manually check. Let me check their Twitter, what the hell they do. Empowering you with self-repaying, interest-free and non-liquidating loans. Unlock the potential of your assets. Okay, so it's a lending protocol. There are too many lending protocols these days. It's becoming a challenge because you have, from old days, you have XVS, its full name is Venus. You have Dodo, you have Aave, or Aave, I don't know how do you call it. And there's so many projects out there. I don't know, maybe Lido is doing it too. Everyone is into it. That's what they're saying on their Twitter. On their website, MXN loans automatically pay themselves off with the yield generating from your deposit. Unlock the potential of your, yeah, it's the same thing. It's a lending protocol. Yeah, so it all depends on now seeing how successful they are. I need to go and dig deeper and find out how are they doing. So to give you an answer, it would be difficult. So fundamentally, it requires a lot of work, and that's why some of my students, they are stuck for 2 months researching. But from technicals perspective, if I give you that, just to look at the chart blindly like a monkey, let me tell you what does the chart say. Okay, so from the perspective of chart, it is pretty much close to its bottom. This is the area of its bottom. $6.5 is the bottom area. It's right now sitting at 6.94. So it's close to its bottom. If you're in love with it, you can buy it, and a 2x wouldn't be hard. At least from the perspective of chart, 100% profit on this coin is not difficult. It's easy, but that's only from the perspective of TA, technical analysis. Okay. Ahmad Hijaz again wants to talk. Yes, brother.
Hey, Shah, what's your support area for XRP now? Is it 260 or 245? And also, what's your point on Zora?
My support on XRP is 2.3. If it is not 2.7, then it is always 2.3. And when you say Zora, Zora is a name of coin?
Yes, Zora is the name of coin.
Okay, let me check. Zora. Its full name and short name both are Zora. Okay, and this thing is from April 2025. Okay, so fresh meat. Oh, crazy inflation. Let me see, when will this thing die? 30, that's 300, not that bad inflation, 300% inflation, so not that bad. The first dose of inflation was introduced in September 2025, so that was recent. So they had, thank you, Big Mouth. Oh, that's a sticker. I didn't know that YouTube can do that. Wow, okay. And then the inflation continues on daily basis. Nice. So the project, at least from the perspective of tokenomics, is a mix. It's a mix of good and bad. It's not horrible. It's not 500% inflation, but 300% is not that comforting either. So I'm going to check what the hell they do, and then I can tell you that what can we absorb for this kind of inflation. So their socials are strong. Tokenized social post, trade and earn. Oh, so they are something like, what's that called? Theta. So they are copying the Theta's model. Theta fuel, maybe. But okay, so tokenized social post, trade and earn. That's their simple sales pitch. Let's say if the website has more. And the website is actually a social website. It reminds me of pump.fun. Crazy to use, hard to process. Let me see what is their sales pitch on CoinMarketCap. Zora is a cryptocurrency that operates on Base. Okay, has a supply of this, the last known price this. They haven't bothered saying anything. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, so basically the model is that they are trying to help people tokenize social networks. So when we are talking about tokenization of social networks, you're basically talking about a area that a lot of people have tried and tested and failed. Unfortunately, when we talk about browsers area, that's not social network, but the Brave browser is one of the biggest browsers out there, and they have a token called BAT. They're still struggling. Theta, like I mentioned, they are focusing on video and stuff around that. So they are still struggling, and it's the same case scenario with so many other projects. So the niche that they are targeting is a bit hard to conquer niche, the area they are fighting on. So it's going to be difficult. But the good news is that it's the start of the project. In start of any project, everyone is excited. There is more energy on their social networks. People are overly excited. Like a living example of that is Sue. So it's fresh, it's new layer one. People can keep on saying it's the Solana killer, like they were saying about Solana being the Ethereum killer. All that kind of nonsense continues until you have spent 2-3 years on that coin and then it didn't do shit, and then you start getting angry with it. So I think from that perspective it can live on, but from the perspective of living for long, that is not going to be possible. So if you want to hold it, I wouldn't hold it beyond December. That's going to be my maximum case scenario. But from the technicals perspective, let's look at it. It's listed on Alpha, not listed on proper Binance. Okay. Let me check if it is listed on Upbit. One small point, because I have 71 viewers or more. In 2021, we used to have the exchange called KuCoin. KuCoin was the pump exchange. In 2024, 2025, that exchange is Upbit. If you see a coin that is going to get listed on Upbit, get excited about it because it will go up by 100%. That is something that KuCoin used to do in 2021 when we had a metaverse trend. Now people don't give a shit about KuCoin. Okay, so from technicals perspective, right now it is on a downward trend. Let me check the trend clearly. And there is a possibility of break, and that is above 9.3 cents. Okay, 9.3 cents. And right now it's sitting at 7.6. Yeah, so 9.3 is going to be your major area, Ahmad. That is going to be the major area that it needs to hold. This coin needs to hold the area of 9 cents for more than, can we speak about Archway? I'll look at it, big mouth. That is the major area in a sense that it needs to go and live above that for a week. Once it does that, you should assume that it has started a breakout, and the breakout on this coin is really strong. The first area that it would hit would be 14.8 cents. Then of course it will go and create a new all-time high. Okay, but it needs to break above 9.3 cents. Right now it's sitting at 7.6. So it is on a downward trend. But if you are holding this, your motivation will kick in after 9.3. That is a break of structure when this thing will turn bullish.
Okay, thank you. I just bought cake, so do you think I get a 2x or 3x? What do you think? What is the possibility?
Possibility, I think you should aim for 2x, 50% to 100%. Okay. Once it goes to 50%, put your stop loss on entry. Always have a stop loss. Okay. And then hold it for 100%. And 3x, that's a stretch. And we don't have much time left. Even 2x is a stretch. Cake, if you are using a pyramid, it makes sense. But like I said, aim for 50 first, take some profit. You can do it like this. You can take half profit at 50%, move your stop loss to entry, and then let it run. If it goes to 100%, you book the remaining. If it doesn't come back, you still ate some, and you got out. You didn't get stuck. Play it safe rather than being married to it for a very long period of time. Okay, so now let's look at Archway from YouTube. Then I will go to TikTok. Okay, and then I'll go back to Telegram. So first look at Archway. ARCH way, Archway. Okay. Archway is from 2023, July. That was a good time. So it's launched in a bull run. Not a bad timing. And then towards the end of 2023, 2024, start, it did really well as well. That shows there. But right now, it's struggling. Wow. Why the hell is it struggling? What is this project about? Let me check the markets. It's only on Gate and Maxi. Okay, so Gate is a tier 1 exchange. It's a decent exchange. One of my students, he paid me through that actually recently. So apparently people are using it. Maxi is a tier 2 exchange, a decent exchange, not bad. So exchange listing is limited. It's not on multiple exchanges, that's bad. But when we talk about its inflation, after all this time, there is still a lot of inflation left in this coin. Let me see, what is this thing about? Is it a gaming project or what? Archway is a Cosmos native incentivized smart chain that enables developers to easily deploy high performance dApps. Okay, so it is, you can do dApps and stuff. And developer build impactful dApp, they receive a proportional share. That's fine. The shared revenue model enabled app. Okay. Yeah, the category that they are in, that category is really oversaturated. That's the sad part of it. The Twitter is okay. Explore the value capture chain where builders are rewarded and users experience the best crypto. Explore the value capture chain where, yeah, it's ambiguous language used on Twitter. Let's see if on their website they have been more clear. Welcome. Build once, earn forever. Incentivize the best decentralized creators to build by giving them a percentage of the user's gas fee. Yeah, so basically the Archway model, it works in this way. You develop on it, you add, you create dApps, then you bring users, all the users who are doing transactions, you get a fee of that and they get a fee of that. So that's the revenue model. It's a good model, but the thing is that it's a hard to push project. I have my own coin and we do development as well, so I know how hard it is. Okay, so that's your Archway. Okay, now let's look at Aptos, but before that let me look at TikTok. TikTok has what, 16 people? That's as horrible as it can get. What do you think about CoinSkid? Never heard of it. Looking out for the next dip coming soon. Liquidity rotation to physical commodities. What do you think about Dodge by the end of bull run? My target is 26.5 cents, so that is still the same. Nothing has changed. Sell bags now and buy back the dip. You can't sell now. If you wanted to sell, you should have sold when it was up. That was the start of October. You don't sell in red market. I don't understand why people keep on doing this, but you sell when the market is red. When the market is green. You buy when the market is red. Don't do the opposite. Don't talk about selling when it has crashed. Now it has crashed. Now you need to pay the price of not selling. If you wanted to sell, if you were this motivated, you should have done it when the market was pumping. Okay. What do you think about GNC coin? I can't remember from top of my head, but I've seen a downtrend on crypto by liquidity moving to. He keeps on saying that. He must have heard some influencers saying it and now he's repeating it. Crypto bouncing back before December, or we sideways going down some more? No, it will bounce. It will bounce and then we will be asking that why is it going up? It's same old, same old. And the way crypto is volatile, it can take it only 12 hours to go back up from where we have crashed. Okay, now let's go back to Telegram. Congratulations on your new life. Thank you, brother. I assume you're talking about the recent event. What do you think about MNT? We talked about it. It's a decent project. There is nothing bad about it. I mean, Bybit is supporting it, so, but it's a long haul. It's going to be a slow progress. Navkor invites you to co-host and then do what? Is that a battle? Battling is co-hosting. Is this the new term? Okay. Share your thoughts on where you see Plume short term in comparison to its competition CFG, Ondo, and Cpool. Cpool, CFG, Ondo, they themselves are struggling. I think Ondo is doing a bit okay, but Plume is sitting in a very saturated market, unfortunately. Let me just check it again to confirm that, because I do remember looking at it last time. Is the first full stack RWA chain. That's nonsense. Enabling rapid adoption, demand-driven integration, real world with 200 plus projects building on the network. Yeah, this is a oversaturated market, unfortunately. That's the problem with it. And when I see RWA, I always think of slow journey. Real world asset coins, they are extremely slow in progress. It takes them forever to go up. And it's not that they are bad, they are great, but RWA category by nature is slow. Just like meme coins by nature, they're really fast. They can go up 10x, 20x easily. When we talk about RWA, you're thinking of 2-3x in multiple years, stuff like that. 137 billion asset manager. Yeah, I see that they are really active on their social network. They keep on posting. I understand the bullishness of it, but yeah, we can see that in the chart that it's not converting. The bullishness is not helping, and it still has massive amount of inflation left. Yeah, so short term, hold it if you are in love with it, but long term, Plume is not going to do well. It still has crazy inflation left behind. Okay, Now I'm confused. Too many questions. And it's all single targeted on every coin. What about this coin, that coin? No one cares about the market. Wow. Okay. Teddy asked SNAI. SNAI. Let me check. Too many projects are created just to die. Okay, and that is SNAI. SNAI is a swarm node. So basically this is a project most probably like GPU. Just like GPU is struggling, this would be struggling too. Enables running AI agents in the cloud without managing. Agent can Y, UI, RPA in the Python. No, it's not like GPU. So it's not on graphics, it is only for AI. Yeah. Again, it's a saturated category they are fighting in. There's not that much to eat. When I say saturated, I think I need to explain that. Let's say that we have only one pizza and you have two people to eat. Both people can eat and they can feel full. But once we have one pizza and we have 10 people to eat, they all will be eating very less. They might have a bit of belly full to sleep at night, but it's not enough. And the moment that number increases to 100 people and you still have one pizza, that is when it comes back and bites you in the ass. And that is the case scenario of saturated projects. When a project is saturated, there is not that much room because everyone is doing it, and then there is not much room for growth. And that's my major problem with layer 1 project. When I see a new layer 1 project being introduced, I only have nightmares because I know that it is going to be a shit show. It will first go up and then it will go down. Someone asked about on YouTube, CEO AI, next bottom line please. I think I mentioned very clearly, if it is not conquering $5, it will keep on going down. Today so far we have achieved $2, I think, or maybe a bit below. I haven't checked, but I did see it on $2. So somewhere, I mean, I have to go and check where is the other technical support area. But fundamentally, CEO AI is fucked because that area of $5 was an extremely important area that could have sent this coin to $30 and beyond, but it didn't hold it. It didn't hold it. Losing that only leads to case scenarios of dead cat bounce, which means that it goes to $1, then it goes back up to $6, $7. All of a sudden, COAI is a hero because from $1 to $7, that's 700%. It will be on every exchange, but you and me, we all know that is not good. And then it will start dropping from that $7 again towards $1 and below. So that is going to be the case scenario of COAI. It will continue to turn into bullish case scenario, but it will keep on going down. Someone asked on Telegram, what do you think about GPU? It keeps on dropping. It's just unfortunate. There is no problem with GPU. There is no inflation. Their economy is good. Tokenomics are nice. It's just that it's struggling because whenever the market goes down, the first coin that people sell is always the small coin. So if you see a project that is $30 million, $5 million, $50 million, they are attacked first because when the market is going down, they say that, why am I holding GPU or any other coin that is in you are holding? Everyone, they sell that and they take that money to Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin or something else because in their mind they're thinking that market is going down. Maybe it's a good decision. Let me buy this. This coin is not doing anything. It's shit. Let me invest in it. That will recover. Then I will sell and I'll come back to GPU when the days are good. So unfortunately, when it comes to smaller projects, people abandon them in the bad days, even though they are the projects that generally hold very well in the crash. If you look at smaller projects, whenever the markets crash, they don't crash, but they crash with a delay of 12 hours of 1 day. Why? Because it is people who crash this coin. So the market crashes, they don't crash, and then they go there and they say, this coin is still holding, let me switch, Salam Shah brother, we don't sell it till end of year. I didn't see full part of your question because unfortunately the Telegram doesn't show me the messages in VIP, and it's not on public unfortunately. But I assume it was in relation to GPU. If that is the case scenario, yeah, it's one of those projects that you can hold for long. Like if you're holding projects like GPU, Slay, stuff like that, you can pretty much sleep with it for multiple years. I mean, there is not that much disaster left to happen to a coin like this. If it is not doing well till December, you might as well hold for later. It's not that you're holding it and then it is going to die. It can die if the project gets into negative, which means that it is not economically sensible anymore. Then the people will give up. Something that happened to KDA. But that was easy to see. I mean, I predicted its downfall in April. So that did happen. Okay. Now let me see if there is anything else. Any news on Xpin? I need to go and check, but Xpin support area, last time, I haven't checked it today. Last time I had offered was 007. I made a joke about it, so I remember it. Haha, no battle. It's a face-off for TikTok watchers to gift stuff to the content creators. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Is the recession still in play per your past analysis? Recession play has pretty much happened already. We saw some disastrous cases already. February, April, all that shit happened. So that part has happened. Now they are trying to fix it. If they are not able to fix it this year, then yes, recession will be in play next year. But the good news is that it will happen on its own. We wouldn't see it coming. It will be more like 2020 style. It will crash and everything will go to hell. But I don't see it yet. So I will let you know that if we are going to see a bad year next year. In relation to crypto, thing to point out, cycles are not there anymore. If you're looking for a cycle is not there. The only thing that is there right now in the market is good years and bad years. So next year might as well stay like this year. And this year was supposed to be the most bullish year, the top of the cycle. Why? Because some uncles out there, they said 2017 was best, 2021 was best. So just because every time I have farted without shitting, next time I fart I shouldn't shit. It's that kind of logic. That doesn't make sense. Using that logic, they thought 2025 is going to be like that. It didn't work. They did draw a lot of charts that 180 days after this halving this happens, or 200 days after halving that happens. All that stuff has passed and nothing has happened. That just pretty much dictates the fact that you don't have cycles. The only thing you do have is to be in the market, pick the right coins. They will go up irrespectively. Someone mentioned Xpin. Xpin is a good example of it. Let me actually go and check the chart, because throughout it was holding really well. Let me see if it has finally crashed. Nope. It is still holding. It is still holding. There's something about this project. There's something about this project. Wow, this is nice. So I'll show it to you. Actually, I can show it to you just like this as well. So Xpin has a support area at 7 cents. It's not 7, it's 007. And after all this crash and everything, and look at how up this coin is. I mean, it has gone massively up. but still it is holding really well. It would be only reasonable for this coin to go back down to 0.004 and still remain bullish. It's only natural. 50% retracement is very common in a coin. But the thing is that it is not even doing that. And that's something about a project with some really nice and good energy. In a long run, it's not a good project, but in a short run, it is a great project. Because what Xpin is doing, HNT has already made an attempt in doing it, and if that doesn't kill it, their inflation will kill it. So long run, Xpin is not good, but short term, why not? Okay, Brother Shah, no all season this cycle. I know this cycle we have a lot of coins, but do you think we could see some major moves on mid to large cap coins? I think we will see major moves on a lot of coins, not just on mid to large. I mean, if you look at Xpin, it's not even a mid or a large, it's a $100 million project. It is making a move, and there are so many other projects out there. If you go and check, they are making a move. So coins will move. It's just that the kind of move that we are looking for is the month of September or January. That kind of move is due, and I think we should see that in November. Look, there are no two sides to the story. Either the markets needs to crash and create a bear market, or it should go up. It cannot stay boring in November and December. That cannot happen. You need to understand. Crypto is volatile because it runs on emotions, and this is not summertime that it will stay boring. It will pick a direction. Can you kindly look at this OP in short and long term? Long term OP is disaster because of its inflation, not that it's a bad project. Short term it's good. I mean, OP is as good as Arbitrum. Arbitrum is number one. I mean, as a layer, okay? In layer 2, it's the king. You have Arbitrum, then you have Base, then you have Optimism, then who else is sitting there? Then you see if Polygon Matic is still alive or other coins. Optimism is a great project. The only thing is that it is suffering right now. For a minute I freaked out. I thought I've missed a prayer. What do you think about Aptos? Pyramid DCA strategy is the best. Thank you. Any recommendation for future trades other than capping leverage? I think that stick to spot. There's not that much time left. As the time left is less, it's only 2 months. Find something that you can marry for November, December, and then get the hell out of it. And that's why I'm tightening my targets. I'm not going after bigger targets because there is not that much time left. Let me look at Aptos. Some people have cried about it a lot. Aptos, I wish it was Caspa that you had been crying about. I would have told you without checking. It's good. Good in a sense of surviving. It's a good project, very sensibly designed tokenomics and structure. Okay, Aptos, yeah, still almost 80% of inflation is left. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, okay. And it is down, my god. This is how old? From 2022, and it's an old project as well. And every year it keeps on creating all-time highs that are lower than the previous one. So that's nothing as of a surprise. So the only thing I can offer is a technical analysis on a short term on Aptos. Long term, I wouldn't be around with it. I would first let it get fully inflated. Only after that I'll go after Aptos and touch it. Please, can captions be turned on? How do I turn on the captions? Is there a button? Create highlights, hide live video, mute, flip, lightning. Oh, I can make myself whiter. I should call myself Brian then. Okay. Too many comments. Thoughts on link Crepe coin. Crepe, I'm covering it on YouTube from previous 2 days. Go and watch. Even today I posted a video. It's shared with VIPs, but for free people it will appear as well. Free people get to receive things with 10 hours of delay. I mean, if you're seeing things for free, so you might as well pay the price of waiting. But you will see it. Brother, could you help me with the question? Europe 2026 taxes would be on crypto. Is there a solution? Yeah, there is a solution. First solution is learn from me. Second solution is go and dig YouTube and find a way. I have students in Europe that pay zero taxes. I pay zero taxes in Canada, and then some people, they decide to pay taxes. I had a student from Germany. He was a bit scaredy cat. He didn't go after saving his taxes. So what he did is that he ended up holding all of his bag for 1 year, 366 days. Then you don't need to pay tax on it. And that costed him massively because he couldn't sell Solana on $300. He purchased Solana somewhere $90 or something. All the decisions that we made together, they were awesome. Everything was nice. But the only disaster that happened at that time was that he couldn't sell when he should have. He held on, and we know what happened in February and April. And I don't know if he has sold it now, but that's just unfortunate. All because of tax. All because of tax. He couldn't, and he had I don't know, $60,000-$70,000 in Solana. He had over $100,000 in overall portfolio. It was such a beautiful plan. We sold his Subway. We paid off half of the loans. We paid half to the crypto. Beautifully designed. He came to me on the right time. He came to me in end of 2023, and that's the time when I helped a lot of students make a ton, because they came to me in a bull run. They didn't enter in a wrong time. But I mean, I'm not responsible for making money for people. I'm just there to teach. But if I see the market is right, why not? Okay, Aptos. So Aptos is sitting at 3.2. This is basically testing its support area of $3. Yeah. So it is sitting very close to its support area. If you don't see Aptos living under $3 for more than 2 days, which means that if it doesn't go below this area of $3 and form 2 daily candles, I would expect Aptos to go up from here, start the reversal. And I think the potential of making money on Aptos is really nice as well. You can easily make 50% on it without an issue. And then it will be testing a resistance. There is a really juicy resistance somewhere around 4.3, close to that. That is where it will struggle. But if the market is on uptrend, it will break that too. Anyway, that's Aptos. Let me go back to Telegram and see what are people saying. My God, too many questions. Sue will melt faces. It depends on which year. If it is 2 years later, it will melt their gold bags as well. They will be crying. What target can OP hit? Only short term is bullish. How long till it dies? I think if you're aiming for anything with the time left, and OP, I think it is in VIP. I wouldn't go beyond 30 to 50. Shah, your free trading signal about DYDX, is it still good to go? Sajid, I have no idea. You need to understand, on my WhatsApp, my one technical analyst posts, on my free Telegram, my other analyst posts, then the posting on my Twitter and my Facebook is other people as well. So I have people who manage my accounts. I don't manage them. I have no idea what happened to DYDX. I need to go and check. I'm only present on, thank you, Tony. I'm only present in VIP and sometimes in my free Telegram. I cannot be everywhere, unfortunately. And of course, I'm live here. So for the rest of the stuff, for Instagram and everything, I have left my staff behind. They manage it. That way I can expand, and Facebook is going really well. Okay, so we have 1 minute left. I'll just quickly scroll to see if there is something crazy. Okay, Ether video will be saved. I cannot believe I'm out again. No problem. Yeah, it will be on YouTube. This live is recorded, so no problem at all from that perspective. Okay, and let me check YouTube APR, IP. It's just questions on coins. Fetch I have covered. Please go and watch the video. This live, you will see it. Do you think gaming coins will run high? Gaming coins are the most inflated coins out there. They can't go back to half of their top. It's not the fault of gaming trend, it's the fault of their economy. What do you think about Giggle? Giggle, I had mentioned that it will drop towards 166. If it doesn't hold, then it will go and crap, and I have explained that in detail. Go and watch my first video on Giggle. I think I have made only 2. I have mentioned that the reason and the purpose for which Giggle was created, it is over. They have even removed the taxation from it. So the taxes are not there. They're not funding that educational platform called Giggle to rub the balls of CZ. So that overall thing is gone. When something is a trend, they end up dying. That's very obvious, and they create a all-time high, and after that they start dying. Okay. ETH is going to hit the low of 3,500. I think that is going to be a stretch, but we really need to get really bearish, and then maybe we will start hitting those kind of areas. Right now, the only thing I'm seeing in the market is a bit of a dip, and even this dip was recovered really crazily. It went to 3,600, now it's back to 3,800. So the market is reacting nicely. There is a high possibility that tomorrow when you wake up, the market is green. So I think that the whole purpose of me doing this live was to come out here and comfort you for one more time, to let you know that November is here. You have waited this long. Don't mess up and screw up things just because you can't wait for 1 or 2 more weeks at max. And you have waited your whole year. Your whole year you kept on buying, you kept on collecting to milk it out, and then in the very last moment, I don't want you to screw it up. And when you see November being a good time or December being a good time for the coins you have purchased, sell and get the hell out of it. Unfortunately, I struggle with people. I keep on telling them to sell. They keep on posting screenshots and they keep on staying happy. And then when the markets go down, then they come to me and ask me. I have a student, he has pretty much purchased every coin. I gave his list to my analyst, and he said that I'm seeing some coins names that I have never seen, and he has purchased it. So I mean, don't do stuff like that. Have a management in place. I mean, come and ask me these questions in live instead of asking me for analysis. If you are in love with analysis, I'll get my analyst with me on my live. You can give me names, and he will be hearing the names you're asking for, and he will be analyzing on spot for you, and I'll be showing you the charts. We can do that all day. It's not the TA that will help you. It's always the fundamentals. Anyway, you guys take care. I'll see you guys next week. And thank you so much for joining everywhere. Now I'll end it in Telegram. Now I'll end it here in TikTok. And then I'll end it in YouTube. Okay. Thank you, YouTubers, for joining and attending. So many comments. Welcome to level 1. Someone gained a level 1. Maybe joined. Thank you. Take care. Bye. How do I end this thing? Cross. Are you sure?